at Mustard Seed on Sunday just past, I was struck again by how incredibly fortunate we are as a congregation to have so many gifted people in our midst. I mean, our musicians are terrific. They consistently show up and lead us in worship in beautiful ways. We have deep souls who lead us in prayer. Thank you, Jan. Your prayers on Sunday were really lovely. Skilled readers, Mal, good job. And Rev Graham Tutt, who's part of our congregation and who led us on a reflection dipping into a very familiar Psalm 23, but took us to new places as we thought about the kind of shepherding role that our God has in our midst, that Jesus showed in his life and ministry, and how indeed we actually shepherd each other as a community as well, and shepherd a culture. There was just so much in what Graham offered us on Sunday morning, and it was just delightful to be part of that conversation, that thinking space and that worshipping space. And Mustard Seed continue to just be a food for my soul. And Graham's going to double up and bring another message this coming Sunday, this time on Psalm 51, which is a confession psalm. And it's related to the time when King David, as you might remember, had an affair with a woman who wasn't his wife, someone else's wife, and the prophet Nathaniel came and confronted him about that. And I mean, you could say a lot of things about King David, including that he was quite cruel and calculated in regards to the husband of this woman with whom he had an affair. But when called out on it, rather than using his power to squash the prophet of God, he did actually listen and repented, came to terms with the reality of what he'd done, and felt the full weight of it, it would seem. And the psalm that is written in Psalm 51 gives expression to that process of confession and repentance. And I'm really looking forward to Graham leading us through a reflection on that psalm. His title is Confession is Good for the Soul. And it is. It's good for the soul. Confession is one of those moments when we are most present, and we bring into the light those things that normally we keep hidden. And so that's a powerful space, and one worth learning about. So I encourage you to come on Sunday and hear Graham talking about Psalm 51 and confession, and it's good for the soul. Also, we're getting a collection of great prizes ready for our quiz night fundraiser coming up at the end of August, 26th of August. And Jen Brewer is going to be our quiz meister and lead us on that night. We have so much fun that night. If you want to get a team together or just come on your own, please do. Our weekly post will give you the details of that on a Tuesday. I send out a mail out. If you want information about that, get in touch with me. Apart from that, stay faithful, and God bless. Cheers.